Toastmaster Mahmood Al Haiki. Do not Toastmaster Mahmood Al Haiki.
No, do not. Do not make me disabled by doing everything for me. Let me be able, by at least trying to do everything by myself. Fellow Toastmaster, judges, and our guests, good evening.
Good evening.
My mother did deliver a kid, and this kid were disabled. That was me. And that kept my father between two options. To give everything to treat this kid, or to say that's what God gave me and I will let him be disabled and as what he are. But my father decided to give everything to treat his kid. And I was 10 years and I did the first step. I started walking in 10 years. I was 10 years. I did walk, and I started dreaming, and I want to be 18 years. Do you know for what? An expectation. Yes. My dream was to drive a car, but no one believing that. Not even my family, except my mother and my father and my biggest brother. They did believe in me, and they did let me try, but I failed. They did put me in the car, last model, big. For me, it was Tercel. But after many tries, I did try to drive. I did try. And finally, yes, I did move the car a little bit, and I did take around around our home. And at that time, my father double believe in me. So yes, we can go to the driving school. We did one there. They said no, it's impossible for Mahmoud to drive a car. They said go to get paper from the doctor that Mahmoud able to drive a car. We went to the Ministry of Interior, the hospital there. There is Dr. Zahra. She did ask me just one question. Mahmoud, can you drive or not? Do you think that you can drive, you are able to drive a car or not? I told her, yes, I want to drive a car. She said, yes, you can drive a car. And she gave me the paper, and I went again there. And they again rejected this paper also. Then I went back to the doctor. I told her, you said I can drive, and this is the paper. And they always rejecting my request to drive. And I'm trying to drive, but I cannot, because they are rejecting me. Why? I don't know. But finally, she knows someone from the government. She did talk to them. She did give other requests to the driving school that put him in the car and check if he able to drive or not. They did. They did put me in the car. Mahmoud, move the car. Yeah, okay, I'm doing everything. Push the race, I'm pushing. Push the brake, I'm pushing. Move the steering, okay, I'm moving it. No, Mahmoud, you cannot. I went back to the doctor. Again, they said no. And I kept trying. But they are always rejecting me. In the end, she did put that, give him the license, let him, train him to drive a car, and with the paper from government that enough. Let him try. Put a trainer for him to train him how to drive. Yeah, and they did put a trainer for me. And I did try with him. How many hours do you think that I did take treatment to drive a car? Any expectation?
10 hours.
4 hours. And 1 hour before the exam. And I did pass from the first try. And I did it by myself. Because if I didn't, my father will put a driver for me. When this driver is sick, I will not be able to come here. So, this is not only for my life, also for your kids, for your friends. Teach them to not do everything for them. Let them try, help them to try, and they will do it, because in the future you will not be with them, they will not be with you. Back to you.